Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men.
So we obey who?
The Most High rather than men.
We obey the Most High rather than men. So when you look at our taxes coming into power, he done got all about what the Most High said to do. Right? So you said, hey, stop the building of the temple. What it say? The scripture gonna do what? Acts 5:29.
Acts chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men.
But what is he doing? He obeying men. These men sent to him and said these things, and here it is. I mean, he looking at, we're gonna take him down. We're gonna, stop money from coming into his kingdom. Our taxes. Go ahead. Back into 2 Ezra.
2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 29. And that those wicked workers proceed no further to the annoyance of kings. Then King Artaxerxes, his letters being read, Rathamus and Semidius, the scribe, and the rest that were in commission with them, removing in haste toward Jerusalem with a troop of horsemen and a multitude of people in battle array, began to hinder the builders, and the building of the temple in Jerusalem ceased until the 2nd year of the reign of Darius, king of the Persians.
It ceased until the 2nd year of the reign of Darius, king of the Persians. And this all, they knew that we were the chosen people of the Most High. The nations knew this. Now we don't know, and trying to come back to our lineage is such a hard job because our people they've been heathenized or Edomanized, however you look at it, is still dealing with the pollution of the Gentiles. Where the mindset is like thinking the way we have been programmed to think, whether it's through the religious instruction of the Negroes, United States of America, or Willie Lynch, or Stockholm Syndrome, whatever you want to look at. Any of those, you put them all together, is how our people think. It don't matter about knowing these scriptures. It don't matter about what it is that you can look at and say, okay, well, this makes me righteous. It's about how we come together, how we deal with each other, how we serve the Most High, and how we come together to be able to have something for the people. The church is for the people. That's what the church is for. It's not for individuals or anyone to take advantage of any situation with our people, because our people we're beautiful people, and what we do, but we're supposed to be there for each other. Not for, the church is for, you have a problem, we should be able to take care of it. That's why they built the temple. They come back to the temple, things was happening, they come and they pray, we pray. He's showing us how we pray today, holding our hands up, our heads down, and praying to the Most High in humility. No pride, no pride whatsoever, man. Not what your head about, man. That's some people, and when we thank him, looking up to this guy, we thanking him. You see what I'm saying? But when it came down to where we had been a horrible condition as we in, and the things that they're doing to us right now, killing us just off the bat, just bam, 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 just, man, you're seeing it over and over again. They don't really care about us. Choking the butt on, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. What do you got to say? I can't breathe. I mean, you don't hear him saying it? You just have to have you just breathe. Then you had the Greeks empire. That's when the first kingdom of the so-called white people came to power, or the Caucasian race came to power, the Edomites. Let's read what happened. Read.
First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shechem, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes.
We just read about him. So Alexander the Greek, he defeated Darius, king of the Persian and Medes, who allowed us to build the temple. Remember the brother won the contest, what's the greatest thing? He told him, hey, I want to build a temple. So he allowed us to build a temple. Go ahead.
That he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
So it was the first over Greece, the first empire of the Caucasians, the first over Greece, or the Greek empire. When the Caucasians came to power, taking down the Persian and Mede empire. Read.
And made many wars.
Made many wars. Read.
And won many strongholds. And slew the kings of the
And
earth.
slew the kings of the earth. From 20 years old to 32 years old. That was his reign, 12 years. Read.
And went through to the ends of the earth.
Went to the ends of the earth. Read.
And took spoils of many nations.
The nation that was existing at that time. Not over here in America. Nobody lived over here at this time. Well, yes, they did. They was over here already. It's a lot. The 10 tribes were here. And others that were here with them. Read.
And so much that the earth was quiet before him.
But he didn't come over here. What I'm saying, he didn't come over here to conquer. They didn't come over here till 1492. Make that clear. Go ahead.
Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up.
Exalted meaning pride. Exalted meaning he was prideful. And his mind was lifted up, being conceited. Read.
And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries, and nations, and kings, who became tributaries unto him.
Right, they gave him taxes. Go ahead, all these nations gave him taxes. Read.
And after these he fell sick, and perceived that he should die.
They say he died of a bad case of syphilis. To see that he should die. Read.
Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them, while he was yet alive.
Right, so he parted his kingdom amongst his 4 generals while he was yet alive, to rule in certain parts of his kingdom that he had, that he had rulership over. Go ahead.
So Alexander reigned 12 years, and then
So
died.
he reigned from 20 years old to 32 years old. And then he died. Read.
And his servants bare rule every one in his place.
Right, so his servants, the 4 generals that he set up, ruled in this place. Go ahead.
And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years.
So they put sons, crowns on their head after his death, and their sons many years after them. Read.
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
Evils were multiplied in the earth once the Greeks empire came into existence. More so than it was what we just read about in the Persian and Mede empire. They just stopped building little temples. But it said evils were multiplied in the earth when they came into power. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
And there came out of them a wicked root.
There came out of them a wicked root. Read.
Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome. And he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
Right. So he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. But read, hold that, get Proverbs captivity compared to the captivity that was in there. Read.
Most High One Shekau made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
He made what?
Even the wicked for the day of evil.
So it says he made the wicked for the day of evil. And it says in 1 Maccabees 1 and 9, after his death, after Alexander the Greek death, they all put crowns upon themselves, and they received the powers and authority, so that their sons after them many years, and evils will multiply in the earth. Most High made the wicked. You read Job 9:24, says the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof, but not weighing the wisdom. So yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. He made it for the day of evil. Now, Isaiah 47. No, Isaiah 43. No, 47. Isaiah 47 and 5. Well, 47 and 1, let's get that so we can understand what we're talking about. A lot of people don't understand Babylon today. When you say Babylon represents Esau, they don't understand that. So let's get the understanding of that. Read.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Who?
The virgin daughter of Babylon.
Virgin daughter of Babylon. Now, who is this talking about? Psalms 137. Psalms 137. We can understand through the precept. Psalms 137. And read verse 7.
Psalm 137, verse 7. Remember, O Most High, the children of Edom.
So the subject matter is, O virgin daughter of Babylon. So remember the children of Edom. Read.
In the day of
In
Jerusalem,
the day of Jerusalem, we just read about it. Read.
who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
So the Edomites said, raise it in the day of Jerusalem. When the Babylonians came to take us down, when we read in verse, we just read it in 1 Ezra 4:45. They said, burn it down. They tore down our city, and they took over the villages. And he said, give us back our villages that they had taken from us. You understand this? Well, we understand it. Make this perfectly clear. A lot of the problem that we have is in bringing in, say, like the 10 tribes and so forth, because the majority of us, the Judah, Benjamin, Levi, is dealing with going through all these changes when the 10 tribes that already came over here. They already been scattered through these different lands, dealing with the heathen and dealing with whatever they're going to deal with over here, trying to follow the customs, you see what I'm saying? But as time goes by, even us having the laws, we still went off. You know what I mean? The Most High dealing with us in Jerusalem, in Israel, we still was going off, rebellious and going off and being wicked and going into captivity. So here you are over here, they are over here doing whatever they want to do. See what I'm saying? Being able to, that's why you find out when you look at the history, they was doing so many things that was off. You had those that were on, those that knew, and those that didn't know. Same as it was when you go to Corinthians, Thessalonians, all the Israelites that scattered among those, in those different lands, you see? But Judah, Benjamin, Levi primarily, and some of the other tribes, because all the tribes didn't go into the Syrian captivity, all the tribes didn't go to any captivity that we went into. You see what I'm saying? They were scattered. He said, going to scatter us, so some will be scattered in these different lands. But we got to look at it, hey, come on. It's a hard job to try and bring them back into the sheepfold. That's what Paul was doing. You know? We doing the same thing with the same thing. We done been out there in the world, we said to cast us out in the world. Even choosing one that's all holy and down, noble in the churches and so forth, coming out there to be no leaders. Not in this kingdom. Not for what we got to do and going up there dealing with hard-headed Jake. Nah. That's why he chooses certain brothers. Read on.
Psalms 137, verse 7. Remember, O Most High, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
They said they burned down our cities, man. Go ahead.
O daughter of
O
Babylon.
daughter of Babylon. So who is Edom? O daughter of Babylon. Just Isaiah 47 is calling the virgin daughter of Babylon. You see? Now we went for the Persian Mede Empire. Now we into the Greek Empire. O virgin daughter of Babylon, read.
Who are to be destroyed.
Are to be destroyed. You don't say that like that about mostly anyone else that's called themselves going to be the Gentiles that's going to the kingdom. We say who are to be destroyed. Right? It's again Zephaniah 2 and 12. I mean, certain ones that you look at that's in Psalms 83rd chapter as nations, they're going to be destroyed. Point blank, no doubt about it. They're going to be destroyed. Read that.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 12. Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword.
Right. So when you go down the line to the enemies and the haters of the Most High, they're going to be slain by the sword. Because they ain't going to want to do that. You think they're going to want us to rule over them? No. The kingdom, the nation, the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So now we're dealing with Edom. Go back to Psalms 137 and 7.
Psalms 137, verse 7. Remember, O Most High, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
They said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Run it down, even to the foundation thereof. Read.
O daughter of Babylon.
So Edom represents who?
O daughter of Babylon.
Daughter of Babylon. Read.
Who are to be destroyed.
Ought to be destroyed, regardless of how anybody want to think. It says ought to be destroyed. Should he destroy us? Read.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Go ahead.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stone.
Right. So we just there to show you that this virgin daughter of Babylon is not talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about Esau, the Edomites. Read verse 1 again, Isaiah 47.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Daughter of the Chaldeans, Babylonians, Chaldeans, Ethiopians, the same Cushites, all the same identifying words to identify the Ethiopians. Because all the witchcraft and things that they were doing in Babylon is the same thing that Esau's following. He just following what it is that these other pagan nations was doing. That's all. Jump to verse 5.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Well, still the same thing. I mean, daughter of the Chaldeans says the same thing in virgin daughter of Babylon in verse 1. The daughter of the Chaldeans, the same thing. You know, Babylon, Chaldeans, Ethiopians, Cushites, all of them the same. Representing the spirit that they rolling in with witchcraft and sorcery and palm readers and psychics and all the things that they're dealing with that's contrary to the word of the Most High. He says, sit in the darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Darkness means ignorance, not knowing. Say, be quiet, shut up. Get to the daughter of the Chaldeans. This is where we're at now. This is where we're at as a people. For thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. That lady or woman of kingdoms. Verse 6.
I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very, very heavily laid thy yoke.
Right? Just like we read here. I was wrought with my people. So who is his inheritance? Read. And I have polluted mine inheritance. Read.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
So Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the lot of his inheritance. Now go back to Isaiah 47 and 6.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance.
So he polluted his inheritance by giving us to them. Read.
And given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy.
They didn't show us no mercy. Read.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Get Zechariah 1 and 15. Zechariah 1 and 15.
Zechariah chapter 1, verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
He said he's displeased with these heathens that are at ease. Read.
For I was but a little displeased.
It was but a little displeased. Read.
And they held forward the
They
affliction.
held forward the affliction. By doing what? Taking away our name from us, our identity, our culture, our laws, teaching us lies, this false education. Black history is all about, starts with slavery, coming to America. Are you serious? That's it? Showing the Most High as a so-called white man. Mashiach Yahushua as a so-called white man. All the pictures in the book, the Bible, as so-called white people. So what kind of hope do we have? We've been oppressed by our enemy. And then you look at these books and you see this is what we go, this is what we're going to meet when we go to heaven. What kind of hope is that? There's no hope. To know that you're going through what you're going through and you got to look at, wow, this is who you got to pray to. This is who you got to go to receive blessings. He just said he was walking with us to say, they show us no mercy. No mercy to the old. I mean, come on. No compassion. Psalm of 3 Holy Children on page 108, verse 9. Well, it said, they helped forward the affliction. Beyond, they went beyond the call of duty. That's what he's saying. And you see how many vessels will hold 5,000 vessels of gold and silver just in the temple alone. You see what I'm saying? All the money, how they got rich from us, was Cyrus and Darius didn't take it. You see what I'm saying? They allowed us to have it to go back into our temple. But they got everything. What do we have to show that we were the children of Israel and all the riches that they got was from us when we fell in 70 AD alone? We have nothing to show for it. You know, you got to come up on the status to be able to bow down to them to even make any kind of money. See? Point blank. Come up on a high level. I mean, those that are there now, because we don't see the Israelites that's there that's righteously being there with big money. See what I'm saying? Where's that at? When you see Israel, that's the world, that's and the Gentiles said, mind doing what they got to do, but still, they mess up. I'm sorry. I'll offended master. They got to apologize there, just to maintain their status quo in this wicked land that we live in. Read. Song of 3 Holy Children, verse 9.
The Song of 3 Holy Children, verse 9.
And we said, evils of my We're not under the law. So that's lawless enemies. We will soldier enemies in Deuteronomy 28:68. Most hateful forsakers of the Most High. They're the first ones that's named in Psalms of the 83rd chapter. They're the first ones named. Most hateful forsakers of the Most High. They hate the Most High, and they hate of the Most High to the utmost. Most lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of the Most High. To an unjust king, no matter who they set over us, it's still an unjust king. Because how do we, I mean, you look at, no matter how you look at it, Obama's in, but how are we benefiting by him being in office? There's no benefits for us. He said, well, we're going to change, we got change. Penny, nickels, quarters, dimes, few 50-cent pieces if you're blessed. We got change, we got a bunch of change. The most wicked in all the world, that's who they are. The most wicked in all the world. Get Daniel 8:25.
Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
That's right, to his policy, his demonocracy. You know, rule of the devil, that's all it is. He gonna cause craft to prosper in his hand. All these things that he has that's prosperous in his hand. Through his policy, bringing, you know, democracy to Iraq. Doing what? Prospering out, taking that oil, taking all the natural resources from Africa, gold and silver, anything they can get from the land, they strip it. Read.
And he shall magnify himself in his heart.
That means he's going to be very quiet. He'll magnify himself in his heart, in his mind, read.
And by peace shall destroy men.
Peace. We come for peace. You don't want our peace? Okay, we're going to bomb you. We're going to bring sanctions on you. And we're going to come like peace. Here goes some food for the remaining of the remnant that we haven't killed. You took the Edomite over in Jerusalem that's in charge of Prime Minister, say, hey, right there where Hillary Clinton there, say, hey, we're about mass destruction of civilians. And we don't care what America, how America feel, our Edomite brothers in America. We don't care how you feel about it. That's what we're about, mass destruction of heathen. By people, they try to all the time sit at the table to talk about peace, right? They always talk about peace. Always talk about peace. Get Exodus 17 and 16. Hold that. And by peace shall destroy many.
Exodus chapter 17, verse 16. For he said, because the Most High has sworn that the Most High will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
In fact, Most High say you have war with Amalek, who was the father of the Jewish, quote-unquote, people today, who is Esau's grandson, illegitimate grandson. So you have war with Amalek from generation to generation. That's what he's saying. So no matter how much they say peace, read that again. Call it out.
Daniel.
It's Exodus. Right.
Exodus chapter 17, verse 16.
Right.
For he said, because the Most High has sworn that the Most High will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
So you can't stop that and say you have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Numbers 23:19.
Numbers chapter 23, verse 19. Most High is not a man that he should lie.
So we say we have war with them generation to generation. Say he's not a man that he should lie, read.
Neither the Son of Man that he should repent.
That's right. Go ahead.
And he said,
You know what I'm saying?
and shall he not